Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like,
What's the deal, OG? How you living?
Oh man, you know it, man. Just living life, man. Enjoying it.
Most of the times I talk to you, I see the water in the background, the motherfucking golf and the light.
Right.
All that acreage, you know what I'm saying? I be sitting like, dog, I got to go to Texas.
It be different places, man. It be different places, though.
Most definitely, man. How you did you vote for Trump? No, let me quit.
Well, I can't speak on neither one of them. I didn't vote for either one of them. Like,
Hey, respectfully so, because you down there in the thick of it, so you know it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So man,
yes, indeed.
most definitely, man. So how things been going with you, the label, the artist, the fam?
Everything been going good, man. Doing a little reconstructing or whatever. You gotta have that every now and then. But other than that, everything going good. Man, I've been getting all of these these links about old boy, man. Like I think it's time to deal with that. Like I had to call Cali last night. Like, man, look, what's going on? Like, you
Man, that
know.
nigga, he didn't got to the point where he is. I don't know if he's saying whatever for clicks, likes, and views, or if he's just saying whatever because it's true, or that's because what he doing. But he's saying and doing a lot.
Yeah, he doing a whole lot, man. That's why I was watching the interview with Big Homie CC, and he was saying some stuff about him, and I'm like, man, this dude here got the name looking bad. Like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to really do something. Just hope, like, you know, they really do their homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look up the time frames and everything, all of that shit lines up with my arrest when I go to prison. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just think about it.
It do.
Everything lines up with me. Like, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying?
Even all the cities you touched down there, he did. You got to give him his credit. He stole your identity perfectly.
Now, you see how he got on there and he talked about how there was big shitty cuz, little shitty cuz, shitty cuz. How many times have you heard him talk about Big Brick Baby, Little Brick Baby, Baby Brick? He
Now,
can't. He can't. But I can show you receipts where he got all of those cats. You know what I'm saying? Like Brick Baby Tay, Brick Baby Zay. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them. K Coma, BBE, all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't have that. So it's, I
people
don't
in the
know.
comments was asking me like, "Well, how is he able to do that?" And I'm like, "Well, go check the interview out with the original Brick Baby." But people don't want to listen; they want to just be a part of drama.
That's what it is, man. Like I don't have to entertain that. Everything I've talked to you about, I've sent receipts already. So
You do, and I
like,
see some pretty certified people from my city across tap in when I posted pictures of you on Instagram. People that I don't have the qualifications to question.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know,
right,
a sugar T is beyond reproach.
right.
That's not a woman that you walk up on that she put her stamp on that you could say, "Hey, are you lying about this, or do you not know that?" That's you know what I'm saying. SIBO is above reproach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So these people, what they bring to the game, they've been standing on it for 30 plus years, whether people liked it or not. So for a person like me, I'm not qualified to ask them a
Yeah.
question on some shit they clearly been standing on. And
Right.
people don't
Right.
respect the position. You know what I'm saying? When somebody that's been certified years in say, yo, this is what it is, or I'm standing with this, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Like, You can't fake that, and if you notice, there's a lot of it that goes on like that. Like it's really the people behind the scene that's really been in there that got the connects.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the artists is just the faces, man. You got to put somebody out front. You feel what I'm saying? Like
and he
the artists
didn't,
is just the faces, huh?
he didn't admit it. He let the white boy use him. What he say? I'm the company fuck up. I keep it in rotation. He said that.
My point exactly. Like
And I'm
look
surprised.
who his team is. His team is the people he interviewed with.
Most
that's
definitely.
his that's his team. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't see no videos of him in the street with his street team. Like you
Yeah.
don't see all of that. Like now they done did the research about this charge he's supposed to have or whatever. They finds out that there's no record of discharge or whatever. Like the charge he's supposed to have, but
You
when you
talking
go
about when
back to
Reggie
the
Wright spoke on it? Because niggas say a lot of shit, but when Reggie Wright come in and tell you what the police record is, that's law.
yeah, the red light was the law.
He was the law.
He was the law. So that's my point. But if you look at it like the aggravated charges and all of this, like that's my story. That's my story. I can show that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can show that.
Right. You know
You
you can
know,
send me
so
that shit and I'm gonna put it in here. I'm
man,
gonna lay it
I
out.
look. Did I send you the email from the feds?
Man, you sent me a whole lot of shit. You sent me your birth certificate, your jail record. Everybody, can't nobody disagree with you being born on 51st in the other street, not too far from Baby Snap's alleyway. Ain't nothing you said on my platform been able to be challenged yet.
Right.
So your name carry weight in a lot of different places.
And that's it. Like I don't do this for clout. Like I don't have you know, no YouTube page that I got monetized to get no clout from. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like my
You an
social media
executive.
page is not right. Mine's are just pages. Like I don't have pages trying to get money off that. My money don't come from social media. I'm sorry.
Right. And
So
just for anybody that don't know, he's already sitting on acreage with the water in his backyard with all kind of landscape, and he don't need none of this, nothing from nobody.
nobody.
nothing. He don't need a YouTube check.
I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't need it. So,
Right.
but yeah, I tried to reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't heard nothing back yet. Trying to give him the opportunity or whatever. Because if it get too wild, it has to go through litigation. Then you feel what I'm saying? Like,
But you see
come
what he
on.
doing, man. He running up a bag, perpetrating or feeding into him having something to do with that little Dirk shit.
Yeah, and
And
that's what make it look so bad. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, you know how people do, and they try to connect that type of stuff. Like, I
right,
can show you. I'm gonna send you the email, and I'll let you deal with the dates on it and everything. Like, but I tried to get, my passport and a few other things situated. Right,
right, renewed.
right.
Cause you
They
been
sent me a
traveling.
letter. They sent me an email telling me they need more information about a charge for 2027. It's 2024 now. But they said they needed more information about a charge, a manslaughter charge for 2027, which haven't even came yet.
Which might be
So
connected to that gun that they didn't charge him with, that they delayed since.
I don't know, was it connected to that? I don't know if they're looking at it and trying to connect it with the current stuff he's talking about, but I had to go back through probation and parole and all that to get some paperwork to show them like, man, y'all tripping. Like,
That ain't
what are
me.
y'all talking about?
And
So
that's even
after
crazy
that,
because you riding under your government, but your
I
business got
ride
the
under my
name.
government, but my business got the name. So, right.
So that
You
lets
feel what
you
I'm
know
saying?
he faulty because he been using that name as his government. Like I found out, his mother tattled told on some people, and he disappeared on paper with a legitimate name as a child.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
factual. That's
Right.
factual. And I ain't mean to interrupt, but
Oh,
YouTube and
no, you
stuff, they
good.
be acting like they ain't see our last interview. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they did, where some of this
Oh,
was
yeah.
established. His mama was a tattletale to the federal government from Detroit to the motherfucking cartel to LA. And so was
Yeah.
his stepfather. And this young man's name, I want to say somewhere between a 6 and a 10-year-old, his name disappeared off of paperwork from then all the way up until he showed up in trouble as a grown man, as MPA shit troll.
You
That's
remember, you
impossible.
remember Cat Williams' interview with Shannon?
Yeah,
You remember when he said that they put plants there for a reason?
yeah,
Plants are there for a reason.
yeah, they are.
And when
Because
they place them there, a lot of other people fall.
most definitely. And we both know if we ain't have shit to do with a crime like what Lil Durk is caught up in, but either one of us went on our page and spoke like we might have knew something, we at the very least get a target letter or a visit. We both know that.
Right, right,
Especially if we
right.
had already been on record saying we was affiliated.
Now, tell me this right here, though. If he was so much affiliated with them or with him or whatever, like, why nothing, no interview story was ever mentioned of Lil Durk?
Man, that's a damn good question, Brick. That's a
But
damn good
once he go to jail, now I'm gonna speak on it. But I don't deal with rats and stuff. I don't deal with this. But he go to jail. Now I'm about to speak. I'm gonna make interviews about it. Like this was really my homie.
Yeah, he done went from motherfucker, and he did the same thing with Young Thug. And
Right,
that, yeah, and you know what that is, man. He making a federal value higher, so when a motherfucker close that case, they get a little bit more. He probably a highly paid rat.
he's a plant.
He's something.
I'm
He's
not even
something.
gonna say allegedly.
He's
He's a
something.
plant.
And I be wondering about what's going on with LA because like we all know homosexuals, but some of the shit that he do on that side or say on that side is like, nigga, you violating man code. What you do in your bedroom is one thing, but for you to sit next to this white boy and say this and that is another. Then I thought you was calling me about what he said with Gooch. Cause I know you heavy in Atlanta. I know you invested money in niggas getting started. I know people know you
Right,
personally outside. I know this from my conversation with you and what people say. I thought you
right.
was hitting me because he said that disrespectful shit about Gooch.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Man, I'm not gonna repeat it, but he said some extremely suggestively disrespectful shit. Facts. He alluded to some things that men like us would never even be associated with. You
Well,
know,
like I said, you have to remember that's his job. That's what he was put there for.
man, that's nasty work, man, because we all want to make money, but how is your job to attack another black man in that way, man? And then you know I'm a nigga under 6 feet. When you talking about niggas over 6 feet that weigh 300 pounds and you saying shit like that, then they doing push-ups every day like me. Like nigga, that's a different type of you shooting you What are you doing?
Well, if you can remember, you remember when 6ix9ine came home?
Mm-hmm.
6ix9ine mouth got real big because of the security he had around him, remember?
Yeah.
Notice when Cuz mouth got real big, when he started being around who?
Yeah.
Notice the type of people he started being around when his mouth became big.
Yeah. And y'all down there in Texas kind of closed their mouths a little bit.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
you know,
y'all kind of closed them. I know one person in Texas get more credit than everybody else, but we ain't gonna disrespect them while we give you your credit. You know what I'm saying? But
well, hey, you know what? I fuck with a lot of these Dallas boys. Like, I'm working on something real big now, but to be honest with you, I'm gonna just be honest. Just my honest opinion.
mhm.
A lot of the cats that is shared on the media about Dallas, them not the hottest ones, man. Them
Yeah,
not the hottest ones,
I was gonna ask you about that because Dallas media is moving, and I don't never see
man.
them include you in it. I don't. Is it now? What I do see is them include the politics that exists down there based on somebody like you being a resident, but I don't see them accreditate you. And no
Well, see,
disrespect,
I came to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I
right?
moved to Dallas, so Dallas already had their own lane going. You know what I'm saying? I just came and jumped in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my thing is moving around, making plays. You know, but like 2025, I want to actually start dealing with more Dallas artists. Like, I mean, you got some heat out here, like
Y'all do?
Levi Cordier, Tonka Cash,
Right.
uh, Marty 44. You know what I'm saying? Like Fat Corey. Like, man,
Mhm.
you got some heat out here. You know what I'm
You
saying?
do.
Like that a lot of people ain't hearing about because they're hearing about the stuff that's going on with the drama artists. So the artists who really making waves, like you're not really hearing about, and you know, a lot of them deserve more props and stuff. But 2025 is gonna be a whole new level.
They about to get their props tonight because this shit coming out raw and uncut, and their name's gonna be mentioned.
That's
Most
what's
definitely.
up. It,
And
it
then I'm gonna
needs
go
to
and
be
try and find their pictures or their videos, and I'm gonna tag them in this motherfucker because
right,
ain't no
right,
federation over here. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And you know it for the rest of us world, we looking when it come down because we thinking everybody being included. So we looking for them to come across boss talk or say cheese. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, the old regimen exists and they getting all they support in the Midwest. So we really
Yeah.
trusting that they're representing everybody that's down there. And
Well, a
every
lot of
time
them bias on that. A lot of them out of Dallas. A lot of podcasts is very biased on that. Like,
because you know, three out
uh,
of four names you just said ain't never been mentioned on none of them podcasts that we talking about. So I'm like, hold on, I
my
got to
my
tap
point
in.
exactly. My point exactly. Like, if you go tap in, like Marty 44, he just got out the Fed. Like, to be honest with you, 3 or 4 of them people I named, they all have been to the Feds and they got out now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was all together.
Right.
So they got a clique that's unstoppable. You feel what I'm
But you
saying?
give them
Like,
that credit because you know they certified. Because I know you ain't
yes,
giving your
indeed.
name. Right. You ain't
No,
stamped
I'm
your
giving,
name on no
and
bullshit.
nah, but look, and just to be clear, like some of the people I name is Crips and a couple is Bloods. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's not no prejudice in it or nothing like that. It's but they're clicked together. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. But they got respect for
So
you.
right,
Right. And you just gave them the mad love by because ain't no bullshit. It's like niggas is tight. This nigga might be a blood, he tight. This nigga might be a crip, he tight. And I want to make sure the people that's getting overlooked get they play, because that's what you do.
They beast with it, man.
Most definitely. I'm gonna have to damn sure get them niggas a listen. I'm gonna make sure I put their music or a picture of them on this motherfucking video.
For
That's
sure.
to
For
get them
sure.
that. Yeah, man. So you doing your CEO thing with your own label, and you doing some A&R with people that you just hearing around.
Right, right, right.
What you thinking about doing? You thinking about doing a platform to showcase some of these dudes that ain't getting they play? Because I know you make good money touring around Texas, but to be able to promote somebody to let them know this was going on in Texas and they come do show there. You thinking about stepping into that role?
2025, I want to do something that'll shock the world. Honestly, like that's my idea of it. Like I want to bring out something so powerful that everybody gonna be like, damn, like even BET gonna have to open up their eyes to it.
Well, look, man, don't count me out because I come do the music. I don't want to misdirect. It's been let's go and get it on out the way. Your name exists. Your name is powerful. Your name has been stated and claimed going back to the early 90s.
No
People
doubt.
that's beyond reproach respect your name. They respect you. You allowed, because you're not a hater, your name to be
Right,
utilized by somebody that didn't come under the reverence or the tutelage that you have to allow your name to be used. And it has
right,
gotten to a point where it's a detriment to things that you have built. So even though you've been a very good, decent player with allowing your name that you created, that you built, that you put your
right,
life on the line for, to be utilized just because, okay, that's a nigga from my same gang. So he said, let me
right.
give the little homie what I didn't get, which nigga use this name and you be great.
Yeah,
But people ain't trying to be great. They trying to be messy. In
that's it.
your
Like if he would have hollered at
lane.
me, man, I would have. If he would have hollered at me and we talked about it, I could have been like, okay, I give my blessings for that. But I can't give my blessings for that when, like he said in his interview, if you didn't ride for that, like you don't get no blessings for that. Like you didn't ride for Bricc Baby. Just being
Man, I
straight
knew
up,
you was gonna bring that up.
yeah,
He said
he
that.
didn't ride for that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he was talking about with all the other men.
He lied
I
there. He
was
said that's when he came into the shitty name. And then he's trying to say he caught the brick later in 2011. He blaming I know where it came from because I talked to you, but he blamed it on the fact he did that album Son of a Brick Lady. And that's where he got he trying to put he a real I gotta give him his credit. He a real manipulative nigga. He tried to make it seem like the people gave him the name Bricc Baby because he did the album Song of a Brick Lady. But nigga, your mama wasn't a brick lady. She was the brick teller.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
but
And
I went to prison in '95
you did.
behind bricks,
You did.
behind this. You know what I'm saying?
And his
Like
mama
it
didn't
got
come
a
out
whole
in
crew of
97.
brick babies.
Right.
It got a whole crew of brick babies. You can even look them up. You can look most of them up on Instagram. Some of them is not even on Instagram because they're not into the music, but they're actually into the streets.
Right.
You feel what I'm
So
saying?
you want to bust down the lineage so all these players get their credit because you know I love for niggas to get their credit because man, you know how it is to be a man. Motherfuckers appreciate what you did. They get by on what you did, but they'll never come back and say, yo, you did that.
Right, right.
So the floor is open. I don't know, but I know y'all took me to Gang College. I know
Mm-hmm.
you ain't Tiny Brick. I know
No,
you ain't Baby Brick.
I'm the original,
You the original. So that
Mister,
mean the other bricks you missed. See, I ain't even know
Mister.
that left. You missed the Brick Baby. So that means that's 4 or 5 generations behind you.
Yes.
See, I went to Gang College.
Yeah.
I love to be respectful and respectable to people that's respectable. Go on, lay it
Right.
out, bro. Because motherfuckers don't understand. And they think I be on some bullshit.
Well, like I said, it's generations of it. For me being the oldest, you man, like this shit not just local. Like Bricc Baby Tay, shout out to him. He's locked up right now in Kansas City. You feel what I'm saying? So you have a lot of them that like I said that moved around. Like he is one of the artists though, but at the same time, like he is a generation. He probably would be the next one under me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
And you know, y'all Missouri connection is California, Missouri connection is
my
you
point
can't even speak
exactly.
on that gangsterism. I must shut the fuck
Like
up.
you got a whole area that I can take you to right now. You go into the circle, and everybody in there is represent Bricc Baby, and everybody in there got switches and everything. Like if you ain't from there, you ain't finna just hang in that circle like that.
And you was dropping off. Never mind. I can't even say that. You and your brother, you know, y'all. Right,
Hey,
right, right. But that's a fact in that area.
oh yeah,
Right.
oh yeah, yeah,
You
that's a
fuck with
fact.
You fuck with Jay Diggs too, man.
I kind of sort of I don't know him personally, but you know I've heard it,
Respect.
little music and stuff. You know, yeah,
Respect.
like yeah.
He like my second favorite old nigga that's still spitting. I gotta get on the song with this nigga, dog.
Yeah, he tight. He tight. That's why I said I like his music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fuck with him, man. You know the same way, dog. Damn, Brick, go on, keep laying the history on me because you know that Missouri history between California. People always bring it up to Mac Dre, but y'all been going back to DJ Quick. It's just like Compton. Y'all been
man, like we got some more homies. You know what I'm saying? That's older than me that first started off going to Kansas and stuff. Like they went out there. You know, they did their thing. A couple of them had to do some time. And like they scattered out. One of them is out here, you know what I'm saying? Like two of them is in different parts of Louisiana. No, matter of fact, two of them out here. Two of them in like different parts of Louisiana. So like the homies been going to places like that, relocating, setting up shop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's been happening. Like you know, of course, you hear about it a lot on the East Coast side. You know, you hear about the cats from New York going to Philly and, you know, different little areas like Ohio and, you know, stuff like that. But the West Coast was doing that same thing. Like,
and
you know
you
what I'm
know
saying?
where I'm from. We just go everywhere.
Right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
the funny thing about where I'm from, we go places and we become so ingratiated. Only certain people know we from where we from because it's natural with us to just becoming overly ingratiated in where we at.
All right, look, I met a cat from Detroit today, actually, and he told me he moved to Houston.
Right?
I can't remember the exact area. I want to say it was like is it a place where one place is like a S and then the other one is Eagleville or Eagle something Eagleville or I can't remember, but you know what I'm saying. So I got to tell him about I was telling him about you, like
Right.
and he was like, man, that name sound real familiar. He was like, I think I know him, and I'm
Man,
like,
you know,
that's
I
what's
used
up.
motherfuckers forget like well us as black drug dealers don't ever talk about this and most of us never took this chance, but it got to a point where I ain't like what I was doing, right? So I
Right,
switched over from that hard and instead of whipping that, I took it to the suburbs because I had a license.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And my name, my reputation, that's where it kind of started to grow. And I felt better about it because they could all afford to do what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's where I really grew at.
I feel
So like,
that.
you know what I'm saying, as far as my name, it's identifiable, and I never tried to be like, yo, a look at me now type of cat. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like
Yeah.
that's what make what I'm doing now like more realistic, because I never tried to be a look at me, dude. I'm doing this, or look at me, I'm doing that type of dude. You know, I just tried to do what it was I was doing and be respectable while I did it.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the name, it carries over a lot of different ways, and most people that say they know me, they not lying. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
they not lying. They not lying
Yeah.
at all, man. So let me ask you this: so the guy he didn't violate it. How you how you wanna play this, or what you wanna say about what's been done, man? What you wanna clarify?
Um. To be honest with you, he don't even have to. He don't even have to give me no satisfaction with it. It's like at this point, he needs to switch over. He needs to go back to his original name, whatever that was. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to figure out what he's gonna do with that. You know. Actually, I'm going to
His
visit LA
original,
real soon.
right? That's the funny thing. You know old school gang laws. His original name was MPA Shitro, which was him going to another state, creating another gang under another flag, and that's violation.
When have you ever banged on the Bricc Baby?
Never. And I don't know
Never.
if you, never. And you got some Atlanta cats, you got some different cats from different places that he didn't put out there that got things to say. The number one thing is niggas waiting on to see what Young Thug got to say about Atlanta, because it's already been put out that he was ran out of Atlanta.
Right. Right. Well,
You
you
know,
know, Thug can't really talk about any gang stuff. That's in
his
his
he,
probation clause, his release clause. You know,
now
he
let me ask,
can't.
man, you are an old school gangster that had a father and a big brother, and you still find yourself in situations. What you think about that plea deal? Because I know you know about plea deals.
I don't know
I didn't mean
the
to put you on the
stipulations
spot.
behind it, but I'll say this right here that I never heard of a plea deal like that.
Me neither. 15
You know,
years.
I've heard of like, you know, of course you got to do community service, give back to the kids, you know, stuff like that. But some of that stuff, like, I've never heard of that. You know, like, you know,
Man, me neither. And from coming from where I'm from, if they got you like that, they gonna put you in jail. I don't think I would have took that plea deal. I think I would have, because it's like with a place like Atlanta with the suspended sentences and the Commonwealth and all of that, he had already got 3 years time served. That equals 6 and 7 years. I don't think I'd have took that plea deal.
no, but what got me was this: the stipulation that he can't be in Atlanta, but then he has to come back to Atlanta.
Right. It's like they set him
Right?
up to fail, man. But see, like that's why I say, because you had good plea deals. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Before you
mine was, you know, nah, mine wasn't good. Like, I
was
didn't
as
have a
bad
plea
as
deal,
his?
honestly. Huh?
Was your plea deal before you went down as bad as his?
Yeah, they were seeking the death penalty for me first. And then,
Ooh, oh damn, that was the Louisiana case, wasn't it?
right, right. Man, some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some people, man, that they love the negativity, they love the drama. They love to try to decipher every little thing you say, like they're gonna find a lie in it and all of that. But I don't have to lie about mine. Mine is public records. Like I don't have no secrets. I made a post saying that like you don't have to hide nothing when you don't have a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't have no secrets. The paperwork I'm in is my own case, and I have all the paperwork to that. I ain't in nobody else cases, nobody else paperwork. Mine's is my own case. You know what I'm saying? So,
And that's why I wanted to get you on immediately after I realized what was going on. I didn't know if it was about him being
right.
accused
What
of
is this,
being
man?
involved
I
in
had
dirt.
opening for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was about him being involved in dirt case or if it was about some of the other things that he was accused of. But you and your artist being mixed up in that shit is not cool. Not cool.
Like, to be honest with you, man, I don't even think dude is even a part of it. Like I said, I feel like it's more of I'm gonna talk about this now because it happened. It's a hot thing. Everybody gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? But
Go ahead.
I just don't see them clicking like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't see them clicking like that. For one,
Yep.
it's like if it was Quando Rondo, if it was Quando Rondo that you know what I'm saying that you feel that has something to do with that, and then you know what I'm saying. So what are you doing? Are you snaking the set? Are you snaking other niggas? Like what are you really doing?
That would have
Because
had, if that's true, he would have snaked the set. He would have snaked Quando, and he's snaking dirt because it's like by you moving like that, you opening the door for everybody to have a problem.
my point exactly.
You know my one thing about it, because we both G's, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't move into California. You don't come into California with that type of artillery without getting it from a California.
That's
So
true.
who gave you that? Now I can come into California semi-automatic, but to have an extendo or a switch, somebody on
Right.
California soil had to slide that to me. What up, though,
Oh yeah.
family?
Oh yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, you know.
you
Shout,
remember?
hey,
Hold
come
on,
on,
hold
shout
on.
them
Correct,
out.
man.
Come
Correct.
on,
You remember?
bro.
I was just telling you about
Right,
one of the hottest ones that they don't show,
right.
right?
Come on, man. What
Right.
up, though?
What's that? That's my homie from Detroit.
What's the deal, man? You know
Yeah,
us,
like
Bricc
this one
Baby
of the
Music
hottest
Group.
ones I was telling you about. They don't show.
Word. We gotta tap
Man,
in. Let
that's
me get that
that
music
boss
and
man
that
D-Lo
interview.
down there.
Yeah, I was
Have you seen the video of boss man D-Lo?
yeah, I saw that when I was passing by yeah, 'cause they ended up shutting down the street. Yeah, they told me they were boss man D-Lo.
They cut his hair.
Cause boss man,
I say, come
he
on,
wouldn't even let
man.
you do it. He wouldn't let you do it.
Oh, he thing was doing it.
Oh,
He was like, man, my first celebrity cut. I'm like, man, you
Man, you
know
know
you
how that
supposed to let
is.
that nigga cut that, man. You know I was gonna put him in the game.
right.
Right. He kept it. Hey, even though they
You know what I'm
played you like
saying?
that, you kept it player though, right? He kept it
Of
player,
course.
most
Man,
definitely.
Yeah,
man.
no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, they gonna have to double back around and give you your accreditation when you keep it
So you
player.
seen Tish?
They got to. Yeah,
Right.
they got to. They got to, man.
Hey, niggas might have missed that, but your artist got 32 goals. I seen that nigga shit. I seen that nigga shit.
Oh yeah,
Right. Much love,
yeah.
man. You more than welcome to the platform. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be represented. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, man. For
But
sure. That was Marty 44, the one I was telling you about.
most definitely. I only heard one song of his.
You only heard one song? Yeah, okay,
I only
okay.
heard one song of his. I've been fucking with the
We're gonna
one
let
nigga.
you in a second, man.
All right, fam.
We got some good shit going, man.
All right.
Mo-
We got Detroit or
Yeah, you in Detroit.
You know what it is?
yeah, I know some people out that way.
Send that music, bro.
The one that was just down here.
Yeah, yeah.
I was cutting their hair and shit.
Yeah, they were from Flint.
They,
You're right.
they can go though. They
Yeah.
got
Oh, yeah.
The whole glove. We
Oh,
we we
and,
we we
and
gonna do
don't
it
talk
like y'all
about it. He
did.
already talk about it. He said,
Don't.
man, we're doing music, man. Before we get this, man, I'm doing music.
Yeah.
Wow, this
All right, fam.
Be smooth, so the
Yeah.
whole state. You know what it is, cause you done already seen
Yeah,
it.
we were just talking about that. We was over there by Boss Man D-Lo and them was just doing a video over there. We was by there, but we didn't even stop. I didn't stop. He didn't stop neither. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep doing
I
what you're
was,
doing.
I was wondering why them niggas were flagging me down, but I was in my old school, so I was passing through it. I seen a couple dudes doing this. I'm like, nah, we was in South Dallas though, so
Man, yeah, you know they wanted you to stop, put the car in the
yeah,
video, let them know who you
yeah,
is.
they had their thing going though, man. There was a crowd out there too.
Yeah, you did it. You kept the player away. Maybe they might have still put your video in that bitch, your car in that bitch right back.
They might.
I mean, this bitch too fly. Let me get the camera on this motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. So before I let you get on up out of here, man. So we know your name has been disrespected. We know who the real Bricc Baby is. We know who your real artist is. They putting out music, and let's be clear, they music a lot better than dog music. But you ain't never came out and said, "Yo, he using my name to put out bad music." You allow all of that shit to coexist. Cause I never wanna nobody to misconstrue or make it seem like you've been a hater. Cause you allowed this guy to do what he's been doing for years.
Right,
And
right.
you got shit in paperwork. You got
Well, to
only
be honest with you, it's like this. To be honest with you, and I'm pretty sure that the vast majority would agree that you really haven't heard of dude to the recent years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude wasn't making no noise. You can't call Atlanta nowhere. Like, you know this nigga Bricc Baby or whatever. Like before the podcast and all that, people wasn't hearing about dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's what make it kind of funny because you hung around all these niggas, so you saying you only got bad shit to say, but they all pour money into you and spend money with you, and now you embarrassing all these niggas for a couple of grand a week. You can have a regular job for that. You can drive a truck. You can drive a bread truck. You can deliver mail for that, and not have to embarrass no other black men. But I digress from that. You know, I don't have hatred for that nigga, but I do dislike how he is allowing himself to be used. And that was one thing that really bothered me to find out. Hold on, it's a real Bricc Baby that ain't got blood, sweat, and tears on that name, and you being
Right.
disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the politics of colors on man time. That nigga's out of line. And when
How
you
many niggas you know that had multiple gang names? That's my first question.
see,
Now, since he
that's
want to
why
be on all of these other podcasts and all of that, why they never asked him that? Like, how many gang names can you have? Like, I watched the interview just like everybody else.
you want
And
me to
correct
answer
me
that
if I'm
question.
wrong. Uh huh.
From my understanding, you can only have one, and that's an ass whooping if you even vow to accept another one. Whoever little homie, whoever baby, whoever tiny you are, that's who you are for life. And if you take your gang to another city or state where it don't exist, you can't rename your gang. You take your gang and your name, and then you create that lineage. That's what I learned in gang college, right? Am I wrong?
You're right.
I went to gang college.
Wherever he goes, that name's supposed to follow. Now,
Right.
like for instance, if you go to another state and you get locked up, some cats might call you by whatever state you're from. You feel what I'm saying?
Like,
But
hey, that's little Detroit.
yeah. Hey, Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So, but your street name is not going to change like that.
Now,
Your street name not going to change like that. Now you can't adopt all of these different street names like that. Who are you really under?
right.
You
But
know, so
we can't check your lineage if you change your name. Your G file is non-existent once you go to moving across state lines, change your name. Your G file is intact if your name goes to your lineage, because then those people could reach out to that state, that car, in prison or outside. Yo, who is baby little XY or OG such and such? And then your lineage should pass down. Yeah, he got kicked out of Cali because he had a case and he couldn't come back. And he went there. That's his real name. He's a part of this set. That's how we know who each other is.
man, I don't know if there's some type of new politics he's trying to come up with, but I know as far as the street code, like MC8, how long have you been knowing MC8?
All my life.
He's been MC8 all your life, right? You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? DJ Quick being DJ Quick.
Yeah, from the treetops.
Snoop has been, he was Snoopy,
Yes,
but he still had the name.
most
You feel
definitely.
what I'm saying? Like, so your name just don't change like that. You have adopted all of these different names. So now, who you got under Bricc Baby? Like, so since you
Nobody.
became Bricc Baby, you haven't jumped nobody in, like nobody adopted your name after that or nothing. Like, what happened after that? Like, because he knew that wasn't his name to let nobody else adopt.
And he
He
felt like
can't
that
he
was
can't go and say, oh, now you're little Bricc Baby or you're this right tiny Bricc. He can't do that.
ain't none of that. Ain't no and that he has the only gang name where he's the only one. So how he put it. But I know the real Brick Baby.
Right.
I know that, and hey, and his dreads are real.
No extensions, all real.
Hey, so his jewelry is real too,
Yes.
right? And nobody has to pitch in on his monthly expenses or his lawyer fees or his trouble finances.
Shit, I wish they did. I had two lawyers on my case, not one. I had to get two.
You know that's what they didn't. That's what Reggie Wright exposed. Like, not only did he not get charged for that chopper they all knew he had, he leaned on that white boy for bail money that he didn't need.
Hey, like
And he admitted to being a heroin addict. Now, I don't.
maybe he a witness protection baby.
I told. That's what I said. This nigga been getting away with crimes. He like 2 years younger than me. He has been getting away with federal crimes in different states for too long. Getting weed mailed to a college campus.
Right.
That's hella bad federal crimes.
Yes, indeed.
Hella fat. And then the college still got rights to charge you and the state. And he avoided all that. Then you talking about getting caught for stealing in Cali, guns in Cali. Come on, these things that don't stand. But he
We
out.
wasn't even in college. We had a homie in college. We was hanging there, and for some stuff we just did around there, they tried to charge us with the whole campus thing. Like, and that was in Grambling. So you know what I'm
Oh,
saying. So
and
I don't know how you just
Grambling a
right,
little more understandable than Spelman. Because he was in a college, a female college that he wasn't even supposed to be in.
right.
And you say the woman snitched on you, but you can't tell us who she is. Like, it's entertaining. And that's one thing I learned. People like to be entertained and they don't necessarily care about what they being entertained by until somebody say something like Diddy. But as I listen to this entertainment, like, this shit don't add up. He
A lot
flowing.
of it, is the cloud, man. Like he needed. He need the
Yeah.
cloud to become him. But the thing is, is that the white boys ain't doing nothing but setting them up.
Most definitely. And you know that better than anybody, but you got to pat
Cause
yourself on the back because, like, nigga, you
my
built a
point
name so
exactly.
big. You built a name so
Right,
big, the white boys can eat off of it.
right, right. You know, like Easy said about Dre now. Dre they only make Easy payday. So
Payday. And that's what we about to do. Like, because after this one right here, I'm determined to make the white boy acknowledge you. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm absolutely determined to make the white boy acknowledge you because you eating good off this nigga after you fucked up your platform and after you was disloyal to the niggas that helped you build it up first. And this
right,
motherfucker is using your name, doing all kind of despicable shit to bring views back to that white boy platform. Down
right,
to the
right,
fact that y'all playing with Gucci.
right.
That's crazy.
Thing for views and clout, man.
And that's where shit get shitty at. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we gonna go ahead and get to bringing this to a close because that views and clouds that these niggas getting is not worth what they destroying. And then not only that, the money that you make when people come fuck with the Bricc Baby music group, you feeding several different black families.
Several. We do a whole lot, man. We in conjunction with a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
a whole
Different
lot, man.
different states, producers, writers, videographers, etc. But when you go tap into the fake Bricc Baby, he get a paycheck from somebody that make a shitload of money off of his ignorance. That's
Right.
not black excellence. And
At
it's kind
all.
of appalling because he's willing to say anything to keep motherfuckers cued in on that platform.
Anything to get a dollar, man. Do you think he going back to the hood? That he ain't going to no hood kicking it, talking like that on the internet, man.
No, he ain't. And you know what I was thinking about? Because you know, loose cannon and some of them on their ass. And I was
Yeah.
wondering, did he catch that the real Bricc Baby is out? I ain't forget shit I learned in gang college.
Right, right, right. Like Nina boy, like some of his homies, not from actually 66, but from like East Coast and stuff. Like I got a lot of family from East Coast, like 59th and stuff, and they actually are six deuce, but they stayed on 59. Like man, I'm all over there.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing. But this right here, now that I've figured out how things work, I'm gonna leapfrog it and I'm gonna make sure they see this. So your accreditation gets certified in this younger generation that's actually on the internet because they looking for a whole bunch of ways to discredit this guy Bricc Baby because it make them all look bad. But what they looking past is the fact I already brought them the original.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
So maybe I didn't promote it. Maybe I ain't tag them. Maybe I didn't message them the right way. But this time I'm gonna do a little bit something different, and I'm gonna make sure they know while y'all arguing with this guy that don't even deserve y'all emotion, because that's what helps what you was just talking about. Because some of these
right,
guys keep arguing with him about him being in violation, and it keeps
right,
up. You know what I'm saying? But what they ain't added is, hold on, you don't even carry that name, and that
right,
eliminates everything. It's like, hold on, we know the real Bricc Baby. Don't none of us want to be disrespectful,
right, right.
but we know the real Bricc Baby. You know
And
what I'm
he's
saying?
not it.
And he's not it. He's not it at all. He
He's not
came
even
from
one of them. He's not even a Bricc Baby, right? You see, his story. His story was, oh, my mama was bricks and stuff. Nah, the Bricc Baby name came from the places we was and stuff in the bricks.
in the
That's
bricks
what we call the place we stayed, the bricks.
because you took that shit to the East Coast when you and your brothers was touching them things. Where
Right,
where was really the bricks.
The bricks.
Most definitely. And those of you that don't know, his mother was not touching bricks like that. He
No,
lied.
no.
His stepfather got caught. His mother middleman things for 10 years afterwards. And then when she got caught, she dropped dime on people in Detroit, in motherfucking in the cartel, and in Cali because they've been connected to the cops. Now that's the real. And they
Yeah,
tried to, his mama got sentenced in 97, but got caught in 95. And that's where they hijacked your name at. And
right.
he was a 10, 12-year old boy at that time. And that's why when you research him, he comes up under that name because they've been using that shit ever since because they knew you couldn't come back to Cali how you wanted
I was
to.
locked up already, so I couldn't use it at the time. I was locked up.
Couldn't. And that puts the
Yeah,
little boy in the gang to continue to be an informant. That puts the mama in the hood safe, so on and so forth. And then where you say where they at was a good part to live in the hood, right?
right,
Most definitely. Overhill, right?
right,
Where they
right,
claim you right, because your parents made money, so y'all paid to live in Overhill, and they was subsidized.
right.
I ain't forgot shit you taught me, man. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Respect on the respect on the respect.
For sure, for sure.
Hey, you laugh with me, man. Hey, no disrespect to the fake Bricc Baby, but like, tell the truth. You're gonna still make money anyway because people gonna want to know how you faked it all these years. But please quit
That's
taking my
it.
man in this people shit. Come
That's
on.
it. Mine solidified. He is
You
talked
know what
about.
it is. And I know you got receipts. So whatever you
Oh
want me
yeah,
to add picture wise in this video, go on send it to me in the text message and I'll lay it out over the timeline, baby.
for sure, for sure.
One.
One man.
You know it. Oh, before you go, make sure I interview one of the artists next week, man. Cause I know it like, man, them niggas on the kick when they kick it like geez, and we ain't promoted
I
none of the
got you.
music.
I
I don't
got you.
want to
I
make
have
no
one ready
got
for you.
nobody.
I have one ready for you.
I see y'all, man. Y'all looking good. Y'all got the good background. It's good to know the inside of the house look just as good as the outside of the house. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
that. You know
And you ain't starving because the fake Bricc Baby, he be sitting in the room sweating with a blue microphone.
that.
It's true. It's true. It's
I ain't
true.
starving at all, man.
Before I let you go, I gotta ask you: did you see him
uh,
get choked? You saw that video of him getting choked up by the one nigga in front of his baby mama and kids, man.
no, hey, I haven't watched nothing since the interview Big Homie CC was talking about.
Man, he got choked up by some dudes from Snoop Dogg hood. Insane.
From Insane?
Yeah, man. And disparaging remarks. What I didn't know is y'all got names that the little short names that y'all refer to y'all cigarettes or y'all blunts as that's disrespectful to each other. Man, the nigga got choked up at the white boy platform, and then the white boy gave Whack 100 the footage to put out. So niggas seen him getting choked up by P1.
Ah,
And I ain't even from Cali, but I do
yeah.
know it's a little bit of an issue between the motherfucking Long Beach Crips and the motherfucking LA Crips. I do know a
Well,
little bit.
see, you gotta think like, see, the ones that we're affiliated with in Long Beach is the 20s and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, Insane and 20s, they wasn't really getting along at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the O's and the Insane wasn't, but I was cool with some of the cats like Trent Dog and all of them. Um, Big Psycho, all of them from LBC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Psycho, he got life. But
Most
he
definitely.
was from 2ICG1, and so
Man, it's good to get that history. And then, of course, niggas gonna be cool with you because you bringing that bag in. But, that's different. Man, I gotta before you go, how it feel to be a little brother and you got two big brothers and they got the bag and you can just do whatever on top of being in the game. Was you reckless?
Man, say
Was you
that'll have to be a whole nother interview because I love we had a gang of family members that was up there, you know what I'm saying?
right?
So but hey, yeah, I was, that's how I started smoking weed and stuff. My brothers know, you know what I'm saying? So,
You got to be, did you just tell me this before we go? Did you get to be extra because your family was because you got your dad who's certified legitimately, then you got your
mm,
brother, you know what I'm saying? Then you got your mother who people gotta respect, and it's like nigga, then it's you. You can like whatever side of the fence you want to be on, like you can do whatever.
I say this. I ended up getting my own whip in my own apartment and stuff at 15.
That mean he was getting too much pussy.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Miss Bricc Baby. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago. Man,
For
much
real.
love. I damn sure I'm glad you came through and was up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this shit together and put it out, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
One, make sure the artists know I ain't forgot about them. And man, we ain't just about talking OG shit. And I love the
I
people
got
that
you. I got you, man. For
for sure.
sure.
I never want nobody thinking I forgot about them. And I want to make sure they know I be hitting the like button.
Right, right.
You know what
All
it is.
right.
You
For
know it's
sure.
overdue
One.
in Detroit for all y'all, man.
For sure. You know we coming up soon.
One, that's a fact. We out of here.
Yeah.
The
All right,
real
one.
Bricc Baby. Hey, the other nigga is a trick, but here go the real Brick.
That's it. Neighborhood.
Juan-o's world. My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold up a minute.